Yeah, I was wondering that you said to continue to feed the bees throughout the year, but I've also read on YouTube, Google, and all that saying once they get settled into the hive, that you don't have to feed them anymore. What's your
Okay, thank you for that question. All right, one of the bad things that is going on in beekeeping is if I just started beekeeping, I can go on YouTube and post whatever. And I'm going to tell you, our call center hears the YouTube factor more than we hear anything else. Beekeeping in Maine is not the same as beekeeping in Florida. And Florida is not like Texas. Texas is not like Chicago. It's all about local. Now, what you hear today, for Joshua, you're in Virginia, you're just going to move it back a couple of weeks when I mention a date that would be here. You would move it back so many weeks. There are some beekeepers in very high places that they have their PhD and they have earned their degree. They say, hey, if my bees don't collect during the nectar season and they die, so be it. Other beekeepers say, hey, that's $130, $140, $150 investment on my bees, and I want to help them be successful. And that's the ones that will feed their bees. I would say that's probably in the 95 percentile is feeding your bees. It's the 5% that says, hey, you bees are a dime a dozen, I'll get new bees next season. I'm not in that camp. I'm in this camp of trying to create an environment that your bees thrive and that you all get the honey that you want to sell or give away to friends and family. So I want to go back to YouTube. The difference that I have is I have skin in the game. And skin in the game means that, Joshua, if I tell you something and it doesn't work, you're not going to do business with me. If I tell you the right things to do and you're successful, you're going to say, hey, Ray, I'm going to come back and see you again next year and I'm going to add another hive or two. So that's what I mean by skin in the game. Unfortunately, YouTube has a plethora of individuals that are out there. Some of them are beyond comical, to be honest with you. So, you know, my comment is be careful what you watch. And I'll just leave it at that there.
So what was the answer? Feed them all year round?
No. Okay, so feeding, when you get your bees to begin with, you're going to feed them for 6 weeks.
Okay.
All right? Then you're going to let them forage for their nectar. And the only reason why we're feeding the first 6 weeks is for the wax secretion to help develop the foundation within the hive. Okay? Now, when you go into a dearth, which, whereabouts do you live?
Cleveland, Georgia.
Okay, you're not far away. So right after sourwood is done, which is typically the end of July, you're going to be in a dearth until this time, and you would feed through that period of time.
Give them the sugar water.
Yes, a one-to-one.
Should we feed them through the winter months?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.